The Boswell sisters.
How do I start? Okay. 1930s, the Boswell sisters were sort of the happening chicks. You know, Mom and I listened to the Andrews sisters as well. The Boswell sisters were a little bit more organic, whereas the Andrews sisters a little more uptown, a little more slick, right? So the Boswell sisters were pretty. They were my favorite. So as I went to make this record, I thought, I have to do something that represents that part of my life. When Mom and I were first learning songs up on the mountaintop, it was just the guitar, the two voices. We would sing into one recorder, and then we would push play, and we had another tape recorder, and we would record into that, right? So Mom and I would record in one, play that, and then record again into another to get that third and, sometimes fourth harmony. And that's where Mom and I started. And she still has the tape recorder that we got at Kmart, which is how we did it. They called it Sound on Sound, I think. So that sound right there represents pretty much the beginning of my musical history, of learning how to do all the harmonies. So the album starts off with That's How Rhythm Was Born, and is a throwback to, I guess I would have been 11, around 10 or 11. So if you can imagine with this song, listening to me when I was just a kid, imagine listening to the 30s kind of music at that age. And so the Boswells really kind of started things off. And it was very fitting to begin this record with them since they were such a part of my life.
How'd you pick that song, though?
You just scooch. Beautiful.
If you like the
That's a
Boswells.
great question. There were so many Boswell sister songs that we learned. I think I loved that one because that's how rhythm. My dog is snoring. This is great.
Not that interesting.
Not that interested in my story. The Boswell sisters. That particular song is just so. I wanted something up tempo because they did a lot of the, the minor keys and the wah wah. I wanted something sort of upbeat, and it just spoke to me. I don't know. I heard it, and it's fast, and it's campy, and it's just so unique that it made sense. You know how when you just know, it's like you walk in a room and you spot that one. You walk in that room and you spot that one person out of the crowd. It just made sense. It spoke to me because that's how rhythm was born. That's how the Judds were born. With the Boswell. So it just made sense.